Welcome back to the Prairie Street Culinary Kitchen. I'm Chef Erica. You know me, but do you know my amigo, Chef David?
How you guys doing?
He has been with us a few times before, and we're teaming up today on this very warm Florida afternoon for our skewer party. We're getting skewer savvy today with our 3 different types of skewered Prairie Street meats. So I love cooking this way, outside, live fire.
Well, you're in Miami.
charcoal.
We're in Miami. It's good to just grill outside,
Yeah,
charcoal,
sure.
and pop some meats on the grill.
So this first one this is mine. We're doing cubes of veal chop. So
Okay.
really beautiful prime veal chop there. I have it cubed up and I skewered it with rosemary and lemons because I love that grilled lemon when they get all delicious and caramelized and charred.
Actually,
And-
I like the rosemary part.
Yeah, and we threaded the rosemary in there. I had
nice.
that in Sicily years ago, and I always remember that. It was really
Okay.
great technique. So I'm gonna get this brush, this is some garlic oil. I'm gonna brush mine, season it up, we'll throw it on the grill.
Okay.
You wanna tell us what you're doing?
All right, on this side, we're doing hanger steak, a little bit of chipotle, citrus, marinade, and the other side, we have a lamb. We took the lamb rack, we sliced it, and we put a mustard, soy, a lot of herbs, and citrus on it. I'm gonna do the mix a little bit here. Once she's done with that,
Okay.
that looks good.
Yeah, right? Just a little salt and pepper is all it needs.
So a cap on the hanger steak is a meat. It is a very irony taste and a heavy on the salty side. So the marinade I do is heavy on flavors, but I do not add salt on it. Just to be aware on that. Some
Right.
people like to soak the meat in the water before cook it, so
Oh.
it takes a little bit of the salt out.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay. Yeah, so also a good pro tip, when you're dealing with kosher meat, some of the thinner cuts or the cuts that are sort of more like loosely woven is what I call it, because they're kosher, they absorb a lot of salt. It's a really good idea to take those cuts and soak them in cold water.
Skirt steaks.
Skirt and hanger.
And hanger is one of the most that
Yeah.
you can soak it in there because the process to take the blood out.
Yeah.
It has a.
They use salt
the,
to kosher
the salt,
it.
yes.
Right, and so if you soak it in cold water, that'll pull out some of that salt. And then you have a little more control over how you want to flavor or season it too. All right, so these are all ready to go. They're seasoned. Let's get them on the grill. I'm leaving
right,
it up
let's
to
get it.
you.
We're going here.
We'll let the
Careful,
guy do the grilling,
as usual.
as usual. No, I grilled too. I did a whole series of outdoor live fire cooking with Elliot, with the owner of the company, last summer.
Okay.
We got nice and sweaty. All right, right on the grill. Nice. And this grill was pretty hot. What were we at there? Oh, like off the charts hot. It was at 700 when we opened the lid. So we're gonna get really nice sear on here. This is direct heat cooking. We are right over those hot coals because these are small pieces of meat. So we want them to cook hot and fast.
It's meant to be cooked fast.
Right. If these were bigger pieces, we would first go over direct heat to get a nice char, sear,
And
then
the-
we'd move it.
To indirect, of course.
Right, to indirect, so it's almost more like an oven and it bakes more slowly for more even, thorough cooking. Yeah, so let's say you're cooking like a larger piece of something, like a whole roast. What you would do is you'd actually arrange your charcoal in the grill so that you have it hot on that one side, no charcoal on the other side, but you would have plenty of heat. So once you moved it over, that second half is almost like an oven. You could put the lid on it and let it finish up in there.
All right, chef. I'm gonna flip it and just leave it the other 70% out.
Yeah, those look so good. And you can see how fast that's cooking too.
Sorry, I messed
Oh,
it
we
up.
lost
Your
the
lemon.
lemon. It's okay. That's fine because that lemon will now get more grill on it.
All right, chef. This is done.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it out here.
Let's see.
I'll let it rest for a bit.
Those feel good to me. Like a nice medium on the veal. Generally, when we cook veal, we keep it at like a medium, like around 140. You want it a little pink on the inside.
you a lemon.
There's my lemon. Thank you. And how's that hanger steak feel? Let's see. What do you think, chef?
I think it's more like medium size, almost rare.
Medium, medium rare. Yeah. And for hanger, that's how I like to do it, don't you?
Yes.
Because I find if you go further,
it's turning a little bit gummy.
yeah, a little bit of gummy. And then the lamb, I like lamb medium rare. So for the veal, what I was saying, like I like it sort of medium-ish, 135 to 140. But for the hanger and for the lamb, a nice medium rare, I usually say about 125.
Yes, 125, 130
Yeah.
would be nice for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let it rest for a minute and I'll show you guys the marinade for the hanger. I did chipotle paste,
And chipotles are smoked, dried jalapenos.
orange zest, lemon zest, and lime zest. And actually I put a fresh jalapeno on it, a little bit of brown sugar, candied ginger,
Oh, Delicioso.
and a little bit of oil.
Okay.
I mix everything in this. I need this paste. And this is the mix which I added to the hanger steak. For the second one, I did soy, mustard, a little bit of brown sugar, thyme, parsley, a little bit of pepper, salt, garlic. I mix it all in. I usually use fresh herbs because it's available, but you can use the dry herbs you have in your pantry. And that's a simple seasoning I did for the lamb. Chef, you want to
Nice.
show me your dipping sauce?
Yeah, so mine is just a very simple like salsa verde type
Okay.
of sauce. So what I have in here is of course a lot of chopped parsley. That's the verde in my salsa. And I like to keep my herbs kind of roughly chopped. I think they actually taste better like that. And then I'm just adding some whole capers with the caper juice because that adds acidity and it adds salt. And then I have some anchovies. I love anchovies. They're my secret weapon. I'm gonna squeeze some fresh lemon juice in there. Then, you know what else I'm gonna add? Some juice from my grilled lemons, because that's gonna give me kind of a nice caramelized lemon juice.
Just to give it a char flavor.
Yeah,
in
a little
it.
bit of char flavor in there. And just a little bit of, can I borrow some of your olive oil?
Olive oil.
Okay, gracias. Mix that up. And that's it. It's just a really simple salsa verde. Because the veal is a much milder meat and it has a much more delicate flavor. So I didn't want to put any marinade on it because I really want to taste that veal and complement it with something that's a little bit acidic and herbal and just kind of really bright.
That looks very nice, chef.
Smart girl.
So
Okay, good.
what I did for the lamb and the hanger is an avocado mayo
Ooh,
with a little bit of olive oil, charred leek, sage powder, a little bit of lime, and onions. The onions being chef, I pass it for the mandolin. You can do it brunoise, small, as you wish. I actually like it big one that has some texture on it. Mix everything, and after that we're gonna add a little bit of salt.
yeah, that looks really
And
good.
there we go.
Yeah. So we've got our sauces ready, everything's grilled, our meat is resting, which is very important. You have to let your meat rest. Otherwise, when you cut into it, you lose all your juices. And my general rule of thumb for resting is I let it rest for 25% of the total cook time, right? So let's say a brisket, I cooked for 3 hours. I'm gonna let it rest for about 30, 40 minutes. These didn't cook very long at all. 2-3 minutes resting time is good. So the smaller, the shorter the rest time.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be back. Well, chef, you ready for our skewer party?
Yes, let's do this.
Let's do it. Do you want to show me how you would take them off of the skewer?
Yes, well, which one would you like to try better?
I want one of each.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do one of each.
Let's do one
A
of
little bit of
each.
char lemon.
Yeah, here. Looks so good.
This is the lamb.
I mean, if I had to pick one meat, it would be lamb. But
Okay.
these all look so good. And then the hanger. Yeah. Looks great. And some of our
You
sauces.
have the sauces here.
Nice.
Let's try this.
All right. So this one is for the lamb.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on there. And that is the
I'm gonna try this for the
salsa
bill.
verde. Thank you. And now we've cooled off a little bit.
Yeah.
We're more comfortable, and now we can taste our delicious grilled meat.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna try my veal first. Looks really good. Get a little of that.
Not that bad.
Yeah,
The lamb. You try the lamb?
I started with the veal.
Okay, of course you did it.
Yeah. You know, veal's a meat that like I hardly ever eat, and so it's kind of a real treat when I get it, and that's good. So, what do you think, chef?
I think it's great.
Yeah,
Look at this lamb. Try the lamb.
I mean, in my mind, there's no bad lamb, but this is superior. Ooh, look how perfectly cooked that is, too.
Let's try the bill.
Yum. Oh my God, I'm in lamb heaven.
Actually, I like the bill with the lemon.
Yeah. You say that like you're surprised that you like my cooking.
Well, no, but I'm not really a. Lamb is never my first choice. Always is
You mean
lamb.
veal?
Veal.
Yeah.
It's always
Right.
lamb. So absolutely good, but it's pretty mild and nice.
It's good, and the charred lemon is great with that, right?
Yes.
You can squeeze that right on it.
Let's go for the
The hanger.
hanger.
I love that marinade on the hanger. That's really good.
Chipotle.
Love the chipotle.
Chipotle also with the candy ginger and brown sugar. They give you some sweetness and charred.
That's a great combo.
You see, it's easy. You just flip
Yeah.
and go fast.
Flip and go.
Any day of summer in Florida.
And what's great about a skewer is it cooks so fast. You don't really need to like spend hours standing over your hot grill. Just heat it up, cook it, and boom, you're ready to eat. And you can even do them in advance too, you know, and then just let them hang out. Yeah, so good. And there we have it, our skewer party featuring Prairie Street Co.'s veal chops, hanger steak, and lamb chops. So thanks everybody for joining us yet again here in the Prairie Street Culinary Kitchen. I'm Chef Erica. This
Chef
is Chef David. And thanks so much for joining us. And remember that we have lots and lots of content on our website, prairiestreet.co, which is of course where you can also see all this incredible meat that we sell. And you can visit us on YouTube, where every Sunday we post brand new content at 2 p.m. And we're also branching out. We're not just about meat content anymore. We're doing all kinds of culinary content, knife skills and techniques and side dishes and salads and sauces. We're gonna be your total kosher food network. So I hope you'll join us for that. Have yourselves a great summer. Get out there, cook some meat on some live fire, and we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Subscribe to our channel now and set your notifications so you don't miss our latest recipes and chef-led tutorials. Then head over to prairiestreet.co to shop for your next big meal.